to the Tea and a Butty podcast. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Erica.
And this week we're doing food and drink, and it's all about nostalgic foods. Foods that we ate growing up, foods that we still eat and think, nostalgia. It makes us think of a nice place in the yesteryears.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
a nice place, I was thinking.
A nice place, a nice time.
Yeah.
A nice place, a nice time, a nice memory, And, you could associate it with anything, and we were just thinking about it. So, yes, nostalgic foods.
Yeah, why did we come up with that? Something we were watching last night, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You came up with it, though.
Maybe something they were
I think we can do nostalgia. Nostalgic foods.
I don't know, something...
Foods that are very nostalgic for me and for you.
Looking at just reminded me of something we used to eat as a kid. I don't know. And I was like, there's a topic for us.
I mean, my diet growing up was quite...
questionable.
No, it wasn't questionable. It was samey. I mean, if it was very much...
According to your sister, especially.
Oh, my sister loves to make fun of it, but my sister eats weird stuff anyway. Very weird diet, questionable diet that she had. But no, I ate pretty much as I think a typical British kid in the 90s did. And when I'd see other people go, yeah, it's like adults eat like that now. Still,
And when we say nostalgic foods, we're talking about things that our family made for us, not like school lunches.
Not school lunches or anything like that. No, because I mean everybody gets
snacks really, or not like processed snack foods
Oh, I don't know. I've got a couple of them on my. I'm just thinking of stuff. That
I didn't pick.
I remembered that I loved.
Oh, okay. I didn't pick anything
Yeah.
A bag of chips or anything like that.
Oh, a bag of chips.
Yeah, no.
No, I didn't think snacky things. I thought about pick and mix, but then I was like, nah. It's like that,
That's nostalgic foods for you.
Well, it is here. I don't get to eat them anymore, do I?
Oh my god, don't even get me started on you and the pick and mix.
I got a king cup, okay?
How many times?
Once.
No.
It was once.
No.
I don't think I didn't get it twice.
Yes, you got it at least twice.
Maybe twice.
And who ate it besides you?
You had a couple of them.
No.
Yes, you did. Don't even lie. I gave you a couple of sweets. But I had to. It was nostalgic. It was very nostalgic. You don't get it over here. You don't really do sweet. Where? Five Below.
Candy place.
Five Below is the only one I've seen. Candy stores. Where are these mythical candy stores?
In any grocery stores, they've got a little candy section where you can go and get candy. We just don't because we're adults.
You don't have what I know. You don't.
Yeah.
You have bags of candy that are bagged up in plastic. You don't have a little section where you can go.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, you don't.
It's weirdly with the health food stuff.
Oh, it's with the health food. That's chocolate-covered raisins. That's hardly candy.
No, there's candy there as well.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Bucky's maybe I've seen it at well.
Oh, at Bucky's, yeah.
Yeah, Bucky's I've seen.
Any kind of old-fashioned candy store has that kind of.
Where are these old-fashioned candy stores, eh? They've been replaced.
No. Yeah. One big one just closed.
Oh, yeah, Lamb's Candies.
Yeah,
in Austin.
Wah, wah.
It was very sad, and you bought 20 of the pecan praline.
No, I didn't. My mother did.
Oh. But anyway, off from the candy. We've done the candy nostalgia now. Then there's sweets and chocolate nostalgia. My first one on here is chicken dippers and chips.
Oh, you've got yours all organized, do you?
Yeah.
Categories?
Well, not categories, I've kind of tried to do it as I remember when I was growing up.
Okay, let's go.
So chicken dippers and chips.
I mean,
pretty much, there's going to be a theme here. Chips with everything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say chicken.
Chicken and chips. Chicken and chips. No,
Okay, that completes Dominic's list.
You've got to remember there was a BSE outbreak when I was a kid, right? And nobody would eat beef burgers.
Yeah.
And when I saw beef burgers, it was kind of like everybody was eating chicken. Now, I did enjoy steak. But to me, steak, right, was, my parents, my father worked in the Merchant Navy and my mother ran a guest house. We weren't, like, incredibly poor.
Yeah.
We were sort of middle class, I guess, middle, almost like, maybe lower middle class, But, so they'd say, ooh, steak, that's an expensive taste.
Yeah.
Because I'd love it when they'd get a steak from the butcher, remember butchers? And they put it on the grill, the barbecue, as we'd call it. And, they cut it up. It was a nice bit of sirloin steak, and I just eat it. I was like, oh, it's the best thing ever, A little bit of peppercorn sauce, or whatever I'd eat, and chips or whatever. They'd usually make a jacket potato or something on the side of theirs, and corn or peas or whatever else. But I'd just be like, oh, yeah, steak, that's the thing. And I'd be like, I want this every night. I was like, we can't afford it every night because it's expensive.
Yeah.
And it always was. But, so I'd be eating chicken dippers, and mini Kievs and chips is another one. And that's the one my sister always goes, they don't do mini Kievs and chips, making fun of me.
Eat that all the time?
Do you still eat that? And I was like, no, well, I can't now because they don't have it over here. And when we went back to the UK for a nostalgia hit in 2023, we bought a couple of bags.
Yeah.
And I bought one bag, and I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
There's no filling in them.
They were not good, and the meat was like tasteless.
I mean, the meat was, I don't even know what that meat was, if it was even meat. Really.
Great.
Great. Thanks a lot, Bernard Matthews. No, but when I was a kid, and I just recently saw like a thread on Reddit now where people were talking about it and going, oh, I bought some, and it was only a few months back this thread was from. I bought some, and it was all... as we said, it was like no filling. It was the meat was grey and mushy. It was just terrible.
Yeah,
it wasn't like it was
grey
and mushy, and it was
turkey,
terrible.
Though, isn't it?
It's turkey, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was chicken. The first
Bernard Matthews, who does they do like the turkey drumsticks and turkey crowns and stuff.
Yeah.
His company was in Norfolk where they raised all the turkeys, and and his tagline was, oh, that's beautiful.
But the weird thing is it didn't taste like turkey.
Yeah.
Not even original.
I thought, because when I was growing up, I swore it was chicken.
Yeah, it tasted like chicken.
But my mother corrected me one day and goes, no, it's turkey. It's like you probably aren't tasting too much of the turkey taste because of the cheese and garlic sauce.
Because the first time you
cheese
gave
and
them
herb
to
sauce.
me was years ago.
When they were still okay. They were still good.
Yeah, these are pretty good. I can see why you eat them all the time.
Yes, they were so good.
You cut into them and all the cheese
full
just came out.
of them,
They were quite good.
And I mean, sometimes you get,
they didn't
get
have
the occasional...
a gamey turkey taste.
No, they didn't.
Anything.
That's why I was kind of like, they're not turkey, are they?
Well, no, I didn't know they were turkey.
But then when I was like, Bernard Matthews is famous for his turkey. I mean, he does have a chicken, like a chicken, like sideline of chicken. That he does.
He does other birds.
Actually, funnily enough, when we were getting like sandwich meat, that was Bernard Matthews' chicken that I was getting from Farm Foods.
Oh, okay.
When we went in 2023. But yeah, no, I bought a couple of bags of these, and they're frozen little like balls of like turkey meat, with a cheese and herb sauce inside. Kind of like a chicken Kiev, I guess, over here.
Yeah. We have chicken Kievs over
but
here.
Closer to like a chicken cordon bleu type thing.
Yeah, because our chicken Kievs doesn't have cheese in it.
Yeah.
It's just got like
it's kind of
a buttery herb sauce inside.
And it's like a turkey ball wrapped in breadcrumb, and you bake them in the oven. And I can't remember why my mother bought them, but I vaguely remember my mother thinking, you're not going to like this. You only like chicken,
chicken nuggets,
chicken nuggies, or stuff like that. You're not gonna like these. And I tasted it. I was like, I'm only ever eating these. more of this.
A
And
lot
it's
of
funny,
kids
and my mother
only
used to,
eat, like,
oh
chicken
God, that's all he
nuggets.
wants to eat is chicken Kievs, you know, mini Kievs all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm buying like, I remember our freezer was just like 5 bags of them, you know. It's just like, that's Dominic, you know, because I'm sick to death of them now. Because they were kind of like they're kind of like a finger food. You could eat them like a finger food as well, yeah.
I guess.
But I used to love to like get the chips and kind of like dip the chip in the cheese sauce when they had some. But now I don't even know what's happened to them. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, mini Kievs, but they're not.
Yeah.
They've gone downhill.
I was like, yeah.
Sort
I don't
yourself
want
out,
these again.
Bernard Matthews. Yeah, we tried it twice because I thought, oh, we just got a dud bag here, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, the next time I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah. I was like,
This is not nostalgic at all. But yeah, chicken char grills though, we got them.
Oh yeah.
And the crispy chicken, and that was good, wasn't it? And because we made it in like a little salad. I remember we cut it up into like a little salad, and it's like the tempura battered chicken. I used to have that with chips and peas.
Surprise, surprise.
Chips and peas when I was a kid. Perfect. Because when they came out with chicken char grills, I thought, oh, this is something else, you know. It wasn't like the crispy tempura battered chicken. I mean, they've got all kinds of flavors now, you know, like peri peri and jerk chicken flavored and all that kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
But I had, you know, you just stick them in the oven. Oh, this is, you know, it's just a protein and a starch, you know, and peas, you know. I thought, this is, you know, ultimately what I'm going to eat for the rest of my life, you know. Until I came to America, where they don't do that kind of processed food over here. Everything's healthy, man.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kidding about that. But yeah, no, I love that, and I made them for you, and you liked them, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I just remember
because I remember
there's
you had
hardly any chicken in them though. They're quite expensive for just one little thing of chicken. There's not too much.
I mean,
chicken
you say hardly any chicken in them. They are all chicken. they're chicken.
Oh, but
breast,
I mean the package.
You know?
The package just.
No, you can have two in a pack. You can have 4 in a pack, and I think they do like 6 or 8 now as well, packs as well. But I think we were only getting like the 4 pack.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. There was something you were wanting to get, and I was like, yeah, it's all right, but it's not very economical, is it?
Yes, I think it was that.
The
price had come up on it.
The price was too high for what you got, is what I meant.
But I do remember you saying, "Oh, I do like the chicken char grill. It's quite a good flavour on that, you know, even though it's not."
Oh, I can't remember them that much.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and eat them.
Were they chicken
again.
breasts?
Yeah, they were chicken breast, and it was like in a chicken breast kind of like shape.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of something that was like, do they do them sliced up already? Kind of like, sort of like fajita?
No, meat? I mean, maybe they do now, but no.
I mean, it's not fajita, but it's cut up like that. Yeah,
maybe.
There was something cut up you were wanting to get, and I was like, yeah, you're getting like 5 pieces of chicken in this for not
it's probably
for too much.
Probably something we saw at Farm Foods.
Yeah,
that was.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about.
Yeah, but
Never mind.
But the Bird's Eye chicken char grills and Bird's Eye did chicken dippers as well, and I just ate them with salt. I never even had any barbecue sauce or tomato ketchup with them. Just like, yeah, they're the best things they are. And chips, of course. Chips feature
chips with everything.
Chips with everything.
Or
yes.
Smileys.
Smileys. Yeah, they're on the list. I guess McCain do them. McCain potato smiles, which are now popular over here, and you like them.
Yeah.
The smiles you love. Spaghetti hoops on toast.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember that. I never liked beans on toast when I was a kid. I didn't like the texture of beans for some reason. My dad, beans on toast was like his go-to, you know, as it's ubiquitous now all over the internet. It was like, oh, British people only eat beans on toast.
Yes.
That's all they eat.
That's the only way they eat them.
That's the only way and really it should be the only way you eat them because it is good, you know. But yeah, I used to have the spaghetti hoops, which is essentially pasta in like the tomato sauce on toast. And that was good for me.
They didn't have meatballs then over there?
No, I don't remember them having... I don't remember them... I mean, it was either spaghetti in a tin or spaghetti hoops, which is like SpaghettiOs.
I'm trying to think. Maybe they didn't have meatballs, too.
I think they had spaghetti Alpha Bites as well.
I didn't even put that on my
list.
list.
Oh, Alpha Bites! That was another thing.
Was it the same type of thing? Just...
Yeah, it was pasta in a sauce, It was like, what do you call Chef Boyardee and...
It's the same thing, just
Chef
letters
Boyardee.
Instead of rings.
Yes, it was letters. But no, I was thinking about Alpha Bites. Potato Alpha Bites. Another favourite.
Yeah, I didn't think about any of that kind of thing. Ravioli, all of that. I mean, I could have put those on my nostalgia list, because that's definitely something that we ate growing up, but I don't know.
As well as potato waffles was another one.
Which are basically just like Smileys, aren't they?
They're kind of like Smileys. It's mashed potato fried in a waffle shape. It's not like waffle fries, though. Yeah, I mean, they can get mini ones now and all that kind of stuff, but the original ones were like the size of a slice of bread. One of them was like the size of a slice of bread.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we never had those.
What? Yes, we must have done.
I was thinking they were like... just like the Smileys,
I mean, unless
like
you
the
mean
size of the Smileys.
No, you can get them like that now. You can get like mini potato waffles.
We didn't have any big ones. I don't remember that.
What?
Like the
we must have done.
No,
I wouldn't have let you get away without eating the potato waffle. It's like it was like a big, it's like a waffle shape. It's like, but it's like a slice of bread, and you can cut it up or you can eat it like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
those potato waffles are the best things ever. Somebody recently, I saw someone going on about it. They went to Ireland. This American went to Ireland, and she goes, "Oh, potato waffles! Oh, that sounds so amazing. Why don't we have that?"
Oh, yeah.
And she ate them, and she was like, "Oh, this is the..." And people were like, "Oh, you didn't do them long enough.
Yeah.
They need to be a little bit crispy, like the Smileys.
Yes. Yeah, I do not care for the Smileys when they're undercooked.
When they're undercooked, no, they're a no-no.
Yeah.
But when they're done crispy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're perfect like air fryer food, I'd say. But yeah, that was what I was eating when growing up.
No.
My grand's roast chicken and hand cut chips was another one. She used to do the roast chicken breast. And I was like, how do you get it so like caramelized and stuff? Because one day I was like, why does this taste so much better than like chicken breast that, my mother made?
Yeah.
Or, my dad never really cooked meat for me.
And what was the answer?
She says, "Oh, I roast it with an onion. Like half an onion."
Inside the chicken?
Not inside the chicken. It was just a chicken breast, and then she just cut up like half an onion or something in there. And just roasted that in there, and like the juice of the onion kind of like caramelized around
interesting.
The chicken breast, and made it kind of like this like really good, gave it a really good
flavor. All
flavor.
in foil or what?
I don't remember. No, I think she just put it in,
Huh.
Because my grandmother, my father and my uncle always like made fun of her, like, oh yeah, she couldn't really cook.
Yeah.
She was one of those boil everything to
but
mush
and
salt on
her
everything.
Chicken.
And I said that. I said, no, she did a good chicken. And he goes, oh, yeah, she was good at baking. She was great at the jam sponge.
Yeah.
Which was like just a sponge cake with jam in the middle.
I think that was
with raspberry preserve. The raspberry preserve that you were going on about this morning, going, oh, it's so good.
Oh,
we need to make a jam sponge with that
in
the middle of it. And that's what she used to do.
You know what? I wonder if it wasn't that our grandmothers were not, because when I was looking, I was having to look at Reddit to see what people were saying that they remember having for dinner, just so I could, so I could see if anything jogged my memory as, oh yeah, we used to eat that too. And a lot of people were saying how terrible their mothers or their grandmothers were at cooking.
Because
I wonder if it was that they were actually bad, or maybe just the recipes were weird back then.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, kind of like boiled potatoes. I mean, in Britain, it was kind of like post-war food. Everything was boiled.
Because you're gonna hear some weird things too that my grandmother's made, and it's just And I can remember my uncle saying, "Oh, his mother, my dad's mom, was not a good cook. And when I was a kid growing up, I thought, oh yeah, she's a good cook, you know. But then I think as I become an adult, or as I grow and become an adult, because I'm so young and youthful.
So young, so youthful.
I think, oh yeah, some of the stuff was kind of weird, but I mean,
you're saying weird, but no, it was more like she couldn't cook like the basic kind of like
just burnt things, or didn't flavor stuff enough, or...
I mean, I don't remember if they said it was burnt. I mean, I don't remember it. She must have gotten better by the time I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Because she was in her, like, 70s or 80s by that time, you know? But my father and sister, oh yeah, she used to over-salt everything. And all the vegetables would be boiled to mush. And I vaguely remember her kind of mushing. Her hand-cut chips... What she'd do is she'd cut them, and she'd deep fry them in the pan and stuff. And sometimes they were great chips, but sometimes you get the potato with a sharp corner that had fried.
Yeah.
And I'd get that, and it'd go down there, and and she had a lot of...
Well, you just need to chew better, don't you?
Telling me about chewing. But no, it's just that kind of thing. It was it was all boiled to mush, lots of salt, and I guess my dad became a vegetarian because of the way she did meat and stuff. Because she wasn't really that great. And he was like, oh, you always used to eat beans on toast anyway.
Oh, no.
He was quite simple.
Don't blame her cooking.
No, he said what it was. He says, I never used to really eat meat anyway. But it was some cook on a ship. And the joint of beef was very undercooked, and he was like, oh, no thanks. All that bloody meat, literally. Gammon steak, pineapple and peas.
Oh, that's funny.
And chips.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, my uncle still, that's his go-to order at places we go out to, like a gammon, egg and chips.
Oh yeah.
Because that's kind of like a staple on Welsh menus,
Gammon, for anyone listening that doesn't know, is basically like what we call a ham steak.
It's a ham steak, yeah. Basically, that's what it is. Ham steak, fried egg on top, and chips.
Oh,
and peas. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Another thing was Market Street Bakery in Torquay. The Ice Long John donuts, I discovered only... I think when I moved here that they were American style.
Okay.
And I couldn't find that donut anywhere else, right? When that place closed down, I was like, that's it.
But what? It's basically just the icing, right?
It was the icing and the raised dough, what they call it, some raised...
What do they make in Britain? It's mostly cake
it's like a cake donut, but it's also like a fried, and it's not the same. It's like more dry than a donut over here. Even on the inside,
I find
a jelly jam donut in Britain with the jelly inside. Yeah. It's just covered in sugar.
I've never had a donut in Britain.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
You haven't had a pack of they're full of sugar, granulated sugar all over them.
Because we do that over here.
They're not glazed, yeah.
We do the granulated sugar. I think we had in that box that if you follow us on
and
Instagram,
I get one, and it would just be
you'll see that we
just
have
sugar.
Recently posted a Too Good To Go video. A box of donuts from Shipley Donuts.
Yeah.
And I think inside there was a sugared donut, but it's the same thing as the iced, but it's sugared.
Oh, it had cinnamon on it too.
Sugar and cinnamon. Yeah.
It was like a cinnamon twist.
That's what I assumed they were in Britain.
No, it's just sugar. No cinnamon.
No, but I mean the donut itself is different also?
The donut itself is drier.
Oh. Okay.
And it's got that bit of jam in the middle.
Yeah.
But it's drier, and it's not the same as a donut over here. People go, oh, yes, it is. It's like, no, I don't know. It's slightly more moist, the donuts are over here. And that Long John with the icing on top was like the...
Maybe they've just been sitting out too long or something.
I don't know. But anyway, I discovered that I was like, oh, I'm never going to... I always went to get a donut from the bakery. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the donut now. It's going to taste like I remember it. And, it's just a cake donut. Wah, wah. And so then I think one of my first things that we're going to get donuts. And I was like, oh, okay, that looks like a good donut. And I took a bite of it. And I was
looks like a good donut.
That looks like a pretty good donut. Because I thought, oh, it's all going to be cake donuts. And, that Market Street bakery was the only one who could do that, But it was like, I was like, oh no, these are how the donuts are over here. They taste like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it. £300 right there. I like fried chicken and chips from the Chinese in Belgrave Road. That was another.
Oh, you're shouting out actual places.
Actual places. Pingy's, which is gone now, in Old Mill Road in Torquay. Cobley's Fish and Chips. Smoked kippers. I used to eat.
You never ate smoked kippers.
I did. I knew this was coming.
You did not.
I did. When I lived on the Isle of Arran in Scotland, which is probably the happiest I ever was in my childhood, actually. Okay. I had smoked kippers, and I liked them. And I used to eat tuna sandwiches too back then.
I don't believe this.
Because I don't really like fish now, you see. I mean, I'm not really a big fish head.
You do eat fish.
I do like fish, but, like kippers and stuff. You've never even had a kipper.
No.
So you don't even know. And I haven't had a kipper in like 30 odd years. That's how long it's been. Yeah. Since I lived in some. No, they were good. It's like this little flaky fish and it was like smoked and it was like, I'll have it.
Your dad liked them.
My dad liked them and my mother made me some and he was just like, oh, he's eating the kippers. Like you say about the cats. Like, oh, she's eating the food. Look, she's eating the food. That's what my mother used to be like. I was just a cat. I was a cat in my former life.
Oh, look at him. Look what he's eating.
Yeah, no, she's like, oh, he's eating the kippers. God. He's eating the kippers. Look at him. I used to like tuna sandwiches too. But my ultimate nostalgia about Arran was the chips at Whiting Bay Golf Club. They were like the best chips ever. And this place called the Coffee Pot, which I used to beg my parents to go to all the time. Because I used to get a ham toasty and a Knickerbocker Glory there. Oh, that was my ice cream treat. It was just like in a long spoon and it was in like a thing. I was just eating it like a crazy person. I still love that place. And it was just perfect because it was like a tiny little cafe and it was just across the road from the sea and everything.
I don't have any places. I didn't write any places down or anything like that on my list. I could, but I don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't have any places. I mean, because when eating at home, I was eating pretty much the same thing. Chicken and chips.
Oh, so you had to come up with places because it's just like every night, chicken and chips.
Ham toasty.
Chicken and chips again.
Chicken and chips. Mini Kievs and chips tonight.
That made it easy for your mom, though.
It was. she I mean, I don't know how great a cook she was. I mean, I vaguely remember her being pretty good.
I would assume she was pretty
she was
good.
great.
I mean, she made food for them.
No, she was. Because, I used to eat cereal.
For your guests at the
Well, she made breakfasts.
Oh.
And this couple from Wednesbury in the Midlands used to come down. And all the time he'd be like, oh, my mother's name was Margaret. Margaret's breakfasts. Oh, they were lovely. The most best. Oh, I've just come down here for your breakfast, Margaret. So good. The black pudding and everything, and, she used to do like a good full English breakfast.
Aww.
And I was, and they were like regular customers. They were our first, actually, apparently, when she opened the B&B in 1983.
Yeah.
And they were the first couple to come and stay there. And then, they were coming every year then, And I was like, oh, your breakfast, your mother's breakfast, so delicious, And I was like, yeah, I don't like egg. I don't like black pudding. Yeah, and real quick, the last ones are microchips, which are now called quick chips.
So everything on your list basically is chicken.
It's potato based, or chicken. Yeah. Yeah, they call them quick chips now. I guess micro
Which
chips.
they also have over here. McCain's does them as well.
Oh, they got a microwave because you put them in the microwave.
Yeah, they were called quick chips. I mean, I think we made them in the oven still, but.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they said we bought them. Quick chips. McCain's
Oh yeah.
Quick chips.
They call them quick chips in the UK now, but when they started out, they were microchips. And they came in these tiny boxes you could stick in the microwave.
Oh yeah, you made them for me once.
Yeah,
they were not good.
they're not that great now. I that's one of the nostalgic foods. I don't have
nostalgia for them.
I mean, I have nostalgia for them because my dad would buy them, and they were easy to like. He'd give me like one box, and my gran would make them and go, "There's not even a potato. There's not even a full potato in one of these. There's only like 6 chips in here."
It's probably true.
And I was like, yeah, no, there probably isn't. I was like, but I like them.
Not very economical. You don't care.
Not very economical. Not very economical, I'm afraid. Tomato soup up in the Highlands. Scotch broth too. Lentil and bacon soup. Never been able to find that over here.
Yeah, no.
I think they do lentil soup over here, but lentil and bacon soup, oh... My gran gave me that once for lunch. And I was like...
It comes in a can?
Came in a can, yeah. Oh, it was so good. I don't even know. I think she bought it from Marks, actually. Marks and Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
Which she always used to do her food shop in there because, cut above the rest. All that kind of stuff,
Not very economical.
Not very economical, no. But she used to love shopping them. Oh, I go to Marks.
Yeah.
Buy all that, But yeah, I just absolutely loved that with 4 slices of buttered bread.
What's Scotch broth?
It's kind of like, because I don't know. It's like, it's broth with like veg and, I don't know, I think there might be a little bit of meat in it too, but I'd only remember it with vegetables in, like leek and onions and carrots and...
Oh, yeah.
And it was just in like a broth. And they called it Scotch broth, I guess, because it was from Scotland,
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, a broth to warm your soul,
Yeah.
It was good, Chicken tikka masala actually is one of my nostalgia foods.
I didn't include really anything that we currently still eat, because can you have nostalgia for something that you eat on a regular basis?
Every time I think of chicken tikka masala, I remember the first time I had it. And
really?
Yeah, it's just like, it's just one of those foods. It's like, it's got a religious kind of like connotation with it, like a religious experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, Viennetta, which is kind of like fancy ice cream.
Yeah.
We had that.
I don't think we did.
What? We have to go back there now.
I think we had it over here at some point in time. I vaguely remember it from
Walls
when
used to
I
do
was
it.
Little. But it was like a...
Oh, Walls still do it, I think.
Completely making
Walls ice cream. Yeah, it's
ice cream in the shape of a cake.
It's like a cake, yeah, and it's like...
It doesn't have cake in it, though, does it?
No, it's just all like chocolate, like thin kind of like chocolate.
Yeah.
And just like fancy ice cream shaped cake
yeah.
type. And it was a fancy dessert, you know, and it's still kind of considered kind of like a fancy looking
I was going to say that it still exists.
You cut it into like, you know, like...
It looks very old-fashioned, though.
Oh, yeah. It looks terribly 80s. It looks like something that came out of the 1980s.
I was going to say, it must be older than you, even.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
It looks like, oh, yes. This is...
Yeah, no, they had it in, like, the 80s and stuff, and it was, like, the best thing ever.
I'm pretty sure.
And my mother used to buy it, and it was like, okay, we're going to have Viennetta now, and she just gave me a slice of it, and it was like the best ice cream ever. It was like, oh, yeah, this is it.
I mean, maybe I'm just hallucinating, but someone let me know if you can remember us ever having anything like that here in the United States.
Yeah, Wall's Viennetta, or whatever they called it over here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look it up, you probably see a picture and go, oh yeah, I remember
that.
Yeah,
look it up
it was
and
called
then get back to
Piggly
me.
Wiggly Special. Piggly Wiggly. Raspberry or strawberry jelly, vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a birthday party favourite, or at Christmas. Yeah, that's something you find really weird. We're going to do it one day. I'm going to make it one
Oh,
day.
we did eat it.
When?
Yeah, we did eat it one day.
You're lying.
No,
I don't remember that.
No, we made Jello, gelatin, jelly, whatever you
Jello,
want to call it.
jelly, gelatin.
And we had vanilla ice cream with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you liked it.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, there you go. You thought it was weird.
I mean, I've eaten vanilla ice cream with cantaloupe, which people would find
that's
really
just
weird.
Mango and ice cream and
people would find that weird.
Pineapple and ice cream. I've had it. I found that posh, to be honest. Very posh. Black Forest Gatto is another nostalgic thing. And I don't know why I put this on, like picking our own strawberries in Buckfastleigh in Devon. That was another, just the juicy strawberries that you used to pick in summer. So yeah, I mean, I've talked all this whole episode has just been about my nostalgic foods.
Shall we stop it? The thing is my list
no,
is nowhere near as long as yours.
Okay,
so.
then. Yeah, we can keep going. Okay. They're not driving.
We're gonna.
Hopefully you're not driving.
Just
anyway.
FYI, we're gonna run over this time.
We're gonna run over this time, and you're gonna miss your meeting.
But maybe not too much, because my list is nowhere near as long as Dominic's. Because there were a few things that really stood out to me.
Yes.
And then, like I said,
I
looked at Reddit to see. A lot of the things that people said on Reddit, funnily enough, didn't bring me nostalgia, so I didn't include
Doesn't bring me nostalgia because I don't subscribe to that.
Well, it's just like, we just
don't like it.
We didn't eat it, or,
Yeah.
So I really only included, for the most part, things that we don't still eat on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Except for maybe, like, one or two. But anyway, okay. And they're in no particular order other than just how I remembered them. The first one is tuna boats.
Oh.
No, tell me what you think a tuna boat is.
I mean, I presume, when I'm thinking of a tuna boat, I'm thinking of, like, tuna mayo on a jacket potato for some reason. Oh, that's
funny.
But now I'm thinking.
That would make sense.
Now I'm thinking of it was in some sort of bread.
Yeah.
It was like like those pizza roll things. I think
I told you about them before.
Like those pizza roll things that you used to get with the garlic and stuff on.
Oh, those things we've got from Costco.
Yeah, and they were disgusting.
They were so good. I don't know what is the matter. The funny thing is when I looked up...
I do know what is the matter. They are disgusting.
I Googled a tuna boat because it's been so long since I had one that I couldn't remember for sure what was in them. And weirdly, a tuna mayo, as you call it, in like a lettuce cup came up as a tuna boat. And I was like, oh no, that is not it.
That's not going to sail anywhere.
That's way too healthy. No, my grandma, my dad's mom, used to keep kids. She ran a daycare out of her house when I was growing up. And so she always made like foods that were kid friendly, foods that would stretch, you know what I mean, for lunch, because she had to feed everybody at lunch. And this was something that was like, a favorite amongst the kids. And it's tuna mixed with cheese.
Oh, yeah.
And then you put it in a hot dog bun.
Oh.
And then you stick it in the oven so the cheese gets melty and the bun gets toasted.
Yeah, I've seen them.
That's a tuna boat. And then in the same vein, tuna mac and cheese,
which is just tuna with mac and cheese. Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese with tuna mixed in. Yeah.
Cheese and macaroni or macaroni cheese. I didn't eat a lot of pasta growing up.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids that was like
you were into it, or was it just maybe not popular?
We just didn't. I vaguely remember
because spaghetti is a very
common thing over here.
Yeah,
but in 60s, 70s, 80s, just coming into the 90s, Britain, no.
That's funny.
And people were arguing about it on Reddit. It's like, no, yeah, I know they were eating pasta in England, but there was a lot of nans who were like, oh, it's foreign muck. Yeah. Like my gran, I remember making actual spaghetti bolognese, because she'd had spaghetti that came out of a tin. Yeah, that was the spaghetti she'd had. Yeah. And I actually made it properly with the mincemeat. I fried up the mincemeat and put the sauce in it, and I cooked the pasta in the water. And she was looking at me like, "What are you doing? What's that weird stuff?" And I'm like, "You can't have had spaghetti before." No, never had it before. She'd never had it. Yeah. So don't have a little bit. And she, "Oh, it's just like spaghetti in a tin, but better." Oh, yeah, there you go.
But yeah, it's very common over here. And in fact, the same grandmother used to make, and this is, I don't think anything that anybody else has. If you have, let me know. But spaghetti, and over here, when people say spaghetti, they mean spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah,
regular spaghetti. It's either spaghetti, and that means with a meat sauce, or spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
And that was with the meatballs. She would make spaghetti with a side of mashed potatoes, and then a side salad. Like, pretty much everything she made a side salad on the side.
So, and you saying to me, like, oh, when I want to have, like, pizza and French fries.
Yeah.
You go, oh, so that's too much carbs.
Yeah.
Why would you want to have that?
You're not thinking about too many carbs as a kid, are you? And
you shouldn't be thinking about too many carbs as an adult either.
And here's the kicker. She'd say, "Oh, it's all going to the same place. Just mix it up and eat it faster, you know?" And so all of us kids would mix the mashed potatoes into the spaghetti and meat sauce and eat it like that. And it was the most delicious thing ever in the history. My brother still wants it sometimes. Like, when he eats spaghetti, he's like, "Oh, I guess could really use a side of mashed potatoes." For
me, it's just a side of garlic bread.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have, you know.
I mean, that's the somewhat more normal thing.
Oh, I'm the normal one here. Finally.
My dad used to make, I say used to, he made them a few times, but I still think about them because, my God, they were so good. When I was a kid, homemade donuts. You were talking about donuts earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Homemade donuts out of a can of biscuits.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you just
cinnamon and sugar.
You just tear the biscuits away, punch a hole through the middle. You know, use your thumb or whatever to punch a hole through the middle, and then toss it in the oil. And then it puffs up, and then when it comes out, you just dip it in some cinnamon and sugar and put on the side, and oh, so delicious. And then, in that same vein, cinnamon toast, which we do eat sometimes.
We do. Yeah.
We shouldn't, but
I know that was something that happened over here.
People call it.
I didn't like cinnamon as much. I didn't like cinnamon really at all.
Yeah.
Before I moved over here, you know, it's not really a common thing in Britain.
You do now, though, don't you?
Yeah. I'll have cinnamon toast crunch and all that, and cinnamon.
It's quite good for you without the sugar.
And everything's good for you without the sugar.
But yeah, that was something else he used to make, and I still do crave that occasionally. So yeah, we still have that sometimes. Then my other grandmother, which again, this is something that I still make pretty often actually, corn tortilla,
with cheese in,
a little quesadilla. Making in the skillet.
That's another thing. I'm kind of like, when we got a toasted sandwich maker.
Mm-hmm.
I was making cheese and chicken toasties and cheese toasties and ham toasties when I was... that's something I miss because we don't have it's just, that's a grilled cheese, just stick it in the pan. It's like, yeah, it's not really the same thing, though.
No.
Because those were kind of like Hot Pockets almost. Because they kind of like smush the bread down and then... Yeah. They kind of make a crispy edge to it, you know?
Yeah.
And then everything inside is like bubbly and, yeah.
Another little snack that she made, and I think she made some for you sometimes. I don't know, it was like when she was hungry but didn't want to make like food. Ritz crackers with either peanut butter on.
Peanut butter.
Or a little bit of mayonnaise and a slice of cheese. Like
I vaguely remember just making
one
the peanut.
And a sweet one.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she used to make the peanut butter ones. I remember.
Yeah,
but that would take her forever. That would. She may as well have made
with
something.
The peanut butter one, she would make a little sandwich sometimes out of them and put another cracker on the top and eat it like. Liver and onions. Again, God. Something that she made.
That is something that was like a 1970s dish.
Yeah, I haven't had that in years. But
no, and obviously in my house, no. My parents didn't like that.
As a kid, though,
didn't like awful.
Can you?
Because they thought it was awful. Oh.
Can you imagine me liking that as a kid, though?
Yeah.
I probably didn't know.
It's good for you. Apparently, it's got a lot of iron in it.
I probably didn't know. I'm sure I didn't understand what it was, but it was just like, oh, the fried onions in the pan, and then the liver, and and then it had like a little bit of a gravy on the top. It was like, this is freaking so delicious.
No, the liver and onions, not my favorite.
I haven't had it in years. Another thing that she used to make were these like
sheep's heart on toast.
No, I guess it was a salad, but it was like, and maybe she made this for you, but I can't imagine you eating it because you didn't used to like salad. A wedge of iceberg lettuce.
She did,
with mayonnaise on the top, and then she'd sprinkle some little bit of paprika or cayenne, and then squirt some lemon juice.
Yeah, she did she tried to make that once for me, and I was like, yeah, no. This is it's cold mayonnaise, cold lettuce.
That was very like 60s or 70s too, I have a feeling. Yeah. But, I love that, and I haven't had that in years now.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm here.
Probably.
I stopped that.
You might like it now, you never know.
Nah. I'm not really...
You've gotten a bit more into salad lately.
Well, I like salad, yes, but mayonnaise, like so much mayonnaise on top of something.
I mean, it's not a gob. It's not like it's
not a
load.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a lot of
It's
mayonnaise.
enough to make like a dressing, essentially. But it's not like...
bit weird, bit nostalgic.
The next one is manwiches or sloppy joes.
Yeah, that's an American thing.
Yeah. If you don't know what either of those are, it's basically like a
very, very sloppy.
It's basically like ground beef in I don't even know what the sauce is.
It's like a barbecue type sauce.
It's kind of like a barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, essentially that's what it is. And then you eat it on a hamburger bun. Something we ate for dinner very, very frequently. Oh, maybe this is what inspired this podcast, because for some reason we were talking about ham steaks and eggs.
Gammon.
Oh,
gammon, egg, and chips.
Because we had breakfast last night for dinner.
Oh, yes, and you said.
And I said my stepdad used to make very frequently, like I'd say probably once a week or once every couple of weeks. Ham steak with a side of scrambled eggs and biscuits. That would be like dinner. And he loved that for dinner for some reason. It was basically like what you said your uncle likes to eat.
Yeah, gammon egg. but the chips. To make it more savory rather than breakfast. You know?
I can't remember if there was anything else, but definitely the ham, the eggs, and then biscuits. He also made chicken fried steak very frequently.
Yeah, that's another Americanism.
Homemade, yeah. I mean, he made that from scratch, I think. And that was like one of his personal favorites, so he wanted it, and so he would make it for all of us. I mean, I liked it too, but I haven't had a chicken fried steak in eons either, actually, now that I'm saying it. And then another thing he used to make is shake and bake pork chops.
Oh, I do like them. Yeah.
That was on the Reddit thread. Apparently, absolutely everybody had those all the time in the 90s.
It's shake and bake, and I helped.
Yes. Did they even do those commercials?
No.
Did they do shake and bake?
No.
Oh, they didn't?
Nobody breads pork chops. They just have pork chops in their own.
Yeah, breaded pork chops and then fried in oil.
No,
so healthy.
No. You don't do that. You just grill them. You just grill a pork chop on its own. Have it with a bit of... I don't know. What do you have? Broccoli, peas, mushrooms. I don't know.
Scallop potatoes, would you?
Potatoes.
We'd have scallop potatoes.
Hasselback potatoes.
Or we'd have pastaroni a lot of the time.
Because roast pork, lovely bit of pork. Got what it takes. Got what it takes, my wife.
Actually, when my stepdad made dinner, we would often have Brussels sprouts for a side. I guess he was a fan of them. I don't know, but... none of us kids liked them. I say none of us, like there were billions of us kids. It was four of us.
There was billions.
There was me and my brother and our two stepbrothers.
That's a billion to some people.
That's That's 4 kids too many for a lot of people.
Yeah. 4 kids too many.
None of us liked them. And we had to eat them. We had to eat at least one every time he made them. And he made them even though he knew none of us liked them. And I can just see us now, like, we would pinch our noses like that. And just try to chew it up and swallow it as fast as possible. Yeah. Every time.
I mean, a roast dinner with Brussels sprouts.
I love them now.
The only way I'd be able to eat, like, a boiled Brussels sprout now.
Yeah.
Well, even back then, was to cover it in gravy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way I could get it down.
I made them, like, steam not that long ago. I think you ate them. The thing is they've bred the bitterness out of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was, like, looking into, why do I like these now? And I never used to like them. And
because they've been genetically modified.
Yeah. They've literally bred the bitterness out of them.
Genetically modified food.
They've done that with eggplant as well. So you don't have to sweat it anymore before you cook it. Anyway. The last one I have on this list is goulash, which funnily enough was on the Reddit. A lot of people were saying it, and then people were going, my Hungarian grandmother would be disgusted by this definition of goulash. Because apparently it's not real goulash at all. But my dad's mom, my grandmother on that side, used to make this as well. And it was basically macaroni noodles with hamburger meat and then, like, canned tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really goulash.
I don't know what goulash is. I think it's a soup, people were saying.
It's a soup.
Oh, it's a soup. It's none of this. I don't know what this is. This is not goulash.
It's just something they call goulash, and it's completely an American concept.
I wonder where the recipe came from, though, because everybody on Reddit was saying was describing it the same way.
Yeah.
And onions, you know.
It's kind of like German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
It's an American who made that up, and everybody thinks, it's from
Someone
Germany.
with a last name German.
Yeah, William German.
That's one of your favorite facts.
One of my favorite facts.
One of your favorite facts you like to bring out at parties.
Factoid. Yes.
But yeah, so anyway, those are nostalgic foods that I can remember eating a lot of growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were listing restaurants, one of my main restaurants would have been the Sirloin Stockade.
You've still never gone there.
Because I don't know if there is one in Austin anymore.
Oh.
I thought they closed. I think we have seen it somewhere, but I don't think it's in Austin. I think it's on the outside of Austin.
We just went past somewhere like Outback or Longhorn or something that's gone.
Oh, yeah.
So they're closing up all the steakhouses now.
I mean...
Can't get a good steak anywhere.
I don't know what's
all been replaced by chicken shops. Chicken. Eat more chicken, Chick-fil-A.
Oh, gosh, yeah. But anyway, that's it. Oh, steak. We used to eat steak a lot.
Steak.
And I know you said, steak was so expensive. To be honest, I was a kid, so I have no idea what the price of steak was. I don't know if it was expensive or not. I mean, we live in Texas, so maybe that had something to do with... Maybe the price wasn't quite as expensive here, but my mom is steak obsessed.
A steakhead.
To this day, so she would have steak for every meal if she could. And we ate a lot of steak. To the point where we were like, me and my brother were sick of steak. Yeah, we were like, oh my god, not steak again.
Steak.
And it's just like, other people were like, poor you, have to eat steak all the time.
Look at you.
I mean, it's like, listen, my arteries...
Never had a steak in my life.
My arteries are rejecting the amount of steak that we are being fed, okay?
I didn't eat too much red wheat growing up, so, my arteries should be fine.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know some of your nostalgic foods that you can remember eating a lot of growing up. Of course, on that Reddit, it was like people talking about hamburger helpers and...
Oh, God.
Pizza bagel bites, which I can remember my mom buying those like when they first came out, and I vaguely remember them being good and us liking them, but we've tried to eat them in more recent years.
No, and they're not in it. They're horrible.
They're horrible.
Horrible.
And I don't know if they always were.
And that's just,
And it's just like now as an adult, you're just like, Jesus, this is so processed. Or if they've gotten horrible.
Yeah, they've gotten horrible.
Yeah.
It's probably the latter, actually.
That they've gotten horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the chicken Kievs. I mean, we know for a fact that those were good. Oh yeah, mini Kievs.
They were good. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, and now they're not. So anyway, I get so easily sidetracked. Let us know some of your nostalgic foods. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Shout out to our patrons for their continued support. We appreciate all of you tuning in. As always, be sure to give us a follow on social media if you don't follow us already. We're at Butty, TEABUTTY across all socials. And we'll talk to everybody next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.